Hey, welcome to A Moment to Move. I'm already cheating. I'm already in the squat, so no squats today, maybe. And let's meet at the back of the mat. Hope you're loving the channel, and let's get moving. So, back of the mat. Take a nice forward fold, bend your knees, drag the chest onto the thighs, you have a bend, and then just gently sway from side to side, opening up the back line, feeling into the body. You may want to tuck the chin to the chest. Take a few bounces, grab opposite elbow, bend in one knee, bend in the other. Any organic movements that you think might feel good or you know feels good in your body, take that right now and breathe. From there, we're going to come back onto the heels, place the hands down, lift the heel, put pressure into the heels, lift the tops of your feet up, and then place the backs of the hands down onto the mat, and we're gently going to step down onto the wrists. It's called gorilla pose. I can kind of see why when I'm in it. And you can even massage out your wrists with your toes, bend the knees if you need to. If you want to straighten to stretch out the arms, you can do that too. Just breathe into this. This is going to be the start of our wrist warm up today. It's not going to be the general one, it's going to be a little bit different, which I hope you enjoy, and I hope it feels okay in your wrists. So just begin to rock back onto the heels, bring the hands out, and we're going to walk the hands into a downward facing dog. And as you're walking, you can start pushing and springing into the wrists, down dog, and then we just walk them back. You can start externally and internally rotating your hands as you feel is necessary. Breathe. Enjoy, keep pushing the ground away from you even when you're extending the hands out. Last one, gently walking forward, down dog, and start walking back. We take a little rotation to the wrists just to loosen them up, and we're going to meet back in the downward facing dog. So walk the hands out. Sitting the hips up high to the sky. And we're going to roll forward into that high plank, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, squeezing the glutes, engaging the core, externally rotating the shoulders so the eyes of the elbows are facing forward, gently gripping the mat and keeping the pressure between the index finger and the thumb, and sort of doming your back as if it's in a cat pose. Hold, enjoy, breathe. I was talking to a friend this week and I really like this pose. I think it's the stable to so much going on at once, so much strength being developed. So hopefully you'll grow to love it too. When you inhale, roll back to downward facing dog. And we're going to roll forward into plank again. Just take 2 breaths. You can close down the eyes if you choose to. But make sure the form's not lacking. We're going to shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, squeeze them into the sideline, and lower down to low plank or chaturanga. Grip the mat, breathe. Make sure the glutes are engaged. Come up, high plank. Extend the right leg up to the sky. The 3-legged dog. Come up high onto the left tiptoes and lower back down for a bit more of a calf stretch on the left side. Bring that knee into the nose, roll forward. You may want to be able to touch it. Touch your nose with your knee, flex the foot, step between the hands, create a solid foundation, squeeze the thighs together, coming up, crescent lunge. Welcome. Take a bend in the back left leg, or you can come up real high and straighten out through the left leg. Whatever you feel is what you need today. I'm always a fan of a nice bend in the left leg. And as I keep looking to you, I keep staggering as I squeeze them thighs into the midline to create a bit more stability. Stack the torso over the hips. You can extend the arms up, or you can just have them down by your side. Either way, we're just going to hold and breathe. On your exhale, make sure you can see the toes, especially the big toe and the little toe and the toe next to it. Just want to make sure the knee's not caving in, it's still pushing out nice and wide enough to be able to see that, so you're tracking over the toes. From here, we're going to place the left hand down to the ground, straighten out through the back, through the left leg, squeeze the glute, and open up for a nice open twist. Keep pushing, you don't want to collapse into that left shoulder, you want to push the ground away from you. And from here, we're going to heel toe the foot out a little bit wider, flex the toes, extend the right hand up and over your head, coming up onto the left toes, begin to shift the weight forward, bring that left knee into the chest, keep pushing that left hand into the ground, slowly lower down, bringing the left foot through, extended. Now, if you want to grab the foot, makes things a little bit easier, otherwise keep the leg straight, push the ground away from you, tuck the belly to the midline to create core strength, extend the right hand, and slowly lower down. Keep the right knee up, and we're simply going to take a nice twist. So grab the elbow, wrap it around the knee, inhale, you lengthen the chest, exhale, bring the right hand behind you and gaze over the right shoulder for a simple twist. If you do want to go a bit deeper, you can extend the left arm up, but we're not going to be here for too long, so it's up to you. Come back, grab the right foot and simply bring the knee on top of the other knee. So if it's up here, that's fine, but we're just going to take a gentle fold here, and this is called half cow face. It's a very strange name for a very effective pose. And just take a gentle forward fold over the body over the legs. Should just feel a nice stretch all through the hamstring and down the back line of your left leg. Take the chin to the chest. Inhale, come back up. Step the right foot where it was, so just slightly on and off the mat at the same time. And we're going to push into the left hand, coming into that seated position, elevated seated position maybe, extending through the body, bring the knee into the chest, keep pushing the ground away from you, extend back, bring heel toe, the right foot in between your hands, place the right hand down to the ground, runner's lunge, lengthen through the body, inhale, bring that knee to the chest for tiger curl. From here, we're going to bring the right foot underneath the left hand, extend it out, twist open the body, starfish pose. Then you can have make sure the right shoulder is over the right wrist, keep pushing into the ground, extend the left hand up or over your head, engage your feet by flexing the toes and strengthening the quads. From here, get yourself comfortable, bring the left hand up to the sky, and you're going to begin to elevate that right foot for floating starfish. Keep pushing into the ground with the right hand. Bring the knee into the chest, and if you can, pivot to a two-pointed downward facing dog. Place the left hand down to the ground. I'm very surprised that went so well. Extend and bring the right knee into the chest, step between the hands, extend through the body, and we're going to pop up into a warrior three. Nice and controlled warrior three. From here, we're just going to take a couple of squats. So bend into the right leg, straighten. 2, 3. I think I said in the previous video, I had previous ankle surgery and I don't have much flexibility in my right ankle, so it's quite nice to 7. One more to do these on the right side. 8. Place the left foot down, right foot down, step it back, downward facing dog. Roll forward through the spine, all the way down to the ground. push the feet into the ground, extend the arms out, and we're simply going to do some back rows. So we're going to squeeze the glutes, engage the core, lift the arms up, pull your chest up and arms back, extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, keep breathing, 10. Place the hands down, push up, high plank, roll back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Let's see if I can remember all that. My mind is already losing me as we speak. Maybe pedal out the feet. Roll forward, high plank. Hold. Keep pushing the ground away from you. Squeeze the glutes. From here we're going to shift forward, lower down, low plank. We're going to hold here for a second. Make sure that core is engaged. The butt cheeks are flexed. Push up, high plank, left leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Coming up high onto the tiptoes. Slowly lower the heel down. Stretching out through that calf. Extend the left leg away from you. Roll that knee into the chest. Again, you may be able to touch your nose to the knee. Nice tiger curl. Push the ground away from you. Flex the foot. Step between the hands. Rising up. Crescent lunge. Again, whatever crescent lunge feels good to you, take it. You can always extend the arms up overhead if you'd like. But just relax. Squeeze the midline. And again, make sure you see the big toe and the toe next to it. At least when your hips are and torso are stacked over each other. And breathe into this hold. I always find it's a strenuous pose, and it's also a nice pose to really strengthen the legs as well. So make sure that right glute's engaged. Create a bit more tension through the thigh. From here, I'm going to extend my arms up. Place the right hand inside the left foot for a nice open twist. Keep pushing into that right shoulder. Begin to heel toe the left foot out to the side of the mat. Create a solid foundation. Flex the left toes. Make sure the hands are nice and engaged. Eye the elbows spinning forward. And we're going to extend that left hand forward. Coming up high onto the right toes. Begin to shift the weight forward. Bring that knee into the chest. And then slowly but surely step the right foot through and then push the ground away. Don't just collapse into that shoulder. Keep that shoulder nice and active by pushing into the ground and bring that navel to the spine. And again, if you want to hang out with your left hand grabbing the outside of the right foot, do so. And we're going to lower down. Line the body up nice and straight. And place your left hand behind you. And again, give the left knee a bit of a hug with the right elbow, and you inhale to lengthen, exhale, gaze over the left shoulder. And you may want to take that twist again, so you can bring the outside of the right arm to the inside of the left leg, knee, and again, gaze over, breathe. Come back to center. And grab the outside of your left foot, step it over the right knee, and then stack the knees up. Wherever they fall, that's fine. And we're coming into that half cow face once again. So extend your body on your inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen over your torso, over the knees, draping forward. And again, you can grab the outside of the right foot if you choose to with the left hand, tuck the chin to the chest, to feel a bit more of a stretch through the calf and the hamstring. Inhale, we roll back up, and we're going to step that left foot to where it was originally, just sort of half on and half off the mat. Place the right hand down to the ground, extend the left hand forward, push into the right hand, extend the right leg up, bring it into the chest, and slowly step it back. Heel toe the left foot inside to line up, coming into runner's lunge. Hands should be on either side. Inhale, lengthen your torso. Exhale, bring that knee into the chest, tiger curl. From here, we're going to step it, bring it over to the opposite tricep, right tricep, extend the left foot forward, extending out, opening up, starfish on the left hand. And again, you can have the right hand up overhead or up to the sky. Keep pushing in to the left hand. Squeeze the glutes and make sure the legs are engaged. Create a solid foundation. And then when you're ready, bring that left leg up for floating starfish. And let's try that transition again, hey? Left knee into chest. And let's see if we can go back to two-pointed downward facing dog. Extending back, three-pointed downward facing dog. Bring the knee through and forward, stepping between the hands, coming up, floating into your warrior three. 8 warrior three squats. Make sure the hips are parallel and bend into the left leg, straighten. Try to come back to that breath. I know there's a lot of talking here. If you can tune me out and you need to, do so and breathe. 2 more, create balance. And last one. Place the hands down. Step the right foot back. The left foot goes to join it. And we're going to roll forward through the spine, lowering all the way to the ground. And we're going to come into those rows again. Make sure the feet, tops of the feet are pushed into the ground. Extend the hands out in front of you. Navel to spine. Lift the torso up. Squeeze the glutes. And extend. And pull back. 3. Really pull back like you're trying to pull resistance at the same time. 6, 7, 8. Lower the hands down, push up, roll back to downward facing dog, and we'll lower the elbows at the same time for dolphin. Why not chill out here for a little bit? Not for too long. Just some time to breathe. Stretch out the shoulders. Gaze between your thumbs, but you're going to bring the nose there for 5. So 5, push back dolphin. Forward, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5. Nice and simple, right? At the same time, I'm going to push into the hands, coming up into downward facing dog. Extend through the body, lower the knees to the ground, place them out wide, and we're just going to come into a nice extended child pose. Sink the hips back towards your heels, have the arms out in front of you, and we're just going to walk the left hand out to the side, and we're going to bring the right hand and stack it on top of the left. And then extend into that the right hip down towards the right heel. You should feel a really nice side body stretch all the way through the right hand side here. Stretching out them twisted side planks and starfish as we did earlier. Come back to center, and we'll switch, we go to the other side. Right hand out, bring the left hand around, place it on top. Pushing that left hip down towards the left toes, the left heel, extending through the left hand. Nice side body stretch. Come back to center. Not too much of a stretch today. Come back onto the heels. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I've got both sides exactly the same as each other. Sometimes you don't always do that, so
Hopefully I managed to get it all. I'm sweating, hopefully you're sweating, hopefully you've enjoyed this moment to move, and you can go on and enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thank you.